Jill with Angel Creations. Welcome back to my craft room. We're going to do a fun little craft today using some Dollar Tree Cricut vinyl and some Glad Press and Seal to be our transfer tape. We're going to be using a piece of this Dollar Tree wallpaper. And it comes in several different wood shiplap looks. We're going to be using some leftover beads from, I don't remember, but Dollar Tree has beads. And we're going to be, oops, I guess that's broken already. We're going to be using this Dollar Tree sign, but I'm glad that broke off because I need to take these stapled on the back. I don't know why they're doing that because they got away from doing the stapling, but and I don't think this is that old. I buy these, you know, kind of by bulk. I buy them, you know, a whole bunch at a time, and I have them stored here in my craft room. So you can use, look at that, I got a staple stuck in my ring. That could have been dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. So, let's see. Everything's falling down. Okay, so I am going to just cover this up. I'm not even going to, well, maybe we should take that off. I was thinking of being quick and just covering this, but I think it will show through. So we will do our quick little water technique and get rid of the glitter. And I don't have a piece of parchment paper or anything, so I'm just gonna go ahead and make a huge mess. Let me just turn my phone off so that we don't get interrupted while we are crafting. Okay, so we're gonna just mist our surface, and then you're just gonna take a scraper from the Dollar Tree, or any scraper will do, and get that glitter off. And this gets most of it off. There still will be a little bit of glitter in the paint. The paint that the Dollar Tree puts on. I think what they do is, I think they paint it and then add the glitter. So basically you just do that until you're not really rubbing over any more glitter. And then you just take a, whoops, paper towel, and look, see all that glitter? It just rubs right off of your surface. Just like that. Now you can sand it if you want. I just prefer to do the water technique. It's just as easy to me. I do have to clean up all this mess here now. A lot of it stays right on your scraper too, which is helpful. In a little line, you can just, there. Alright, let's get this trash barrel closer, shall we? Alright, now let's put our water away, and I'm just going to make sure that's dry before I stick on my wallpaper. And then I'm just going to go for it. So it actually is a perfect measurement this way or this way, really. So I have to decide whether I want my shiplap going up and down or side to side. So, but first I'm just going to measure and cut. Get a pencil here. So I hope you guys are all having a wonderful week. Today is Thursday, and it's been a great week here at Angel Creations. Nothing special happening, nothing really interesting to tell you, but it's good. It's all good. we've had some weird weather. It was really cold for a few days, and not really cold, but you know, chilly weather here for a couple of days, and then it was fine again. All right, so we are just going to crack and peel here, it says. I still have a sore finger, so I'm trying not to get anything stuck to the Band-Aid. Band-Aids are not your friend when you're crafting. They stick to everything. Alright, don't know if I should have taken that all off or not. I'm going to make my shiplap go side to side. So we're just going to carefully put that at the top. And then we're just going to go down the middle and then out the sides. And I'm going to grab one of my Dollar Tree scrapers. You get these in the baking section at the Dollar Tree. They're for cake decorating. And that is good for that. And then let's flip it over and trim the excess as much as possible. And then we'll give it a little sanding too. Just to make it fit like a glove. You know, I like to do that. It's the best way, really. I mean, you gotta trim a little bit off with your scissors because you'll be there all day with the sanding sponge if you don't. So, and then you just sand away from what your paper or your, you know, this is wallpaper. You sand away from it. I hate sanding. I don't like sanding. It's not the effort, it's the sound. It gives me the chills. Alright, let's see here. That should do it for that two sides. Couple more to go. And not only that, some of these Dollar Tree woods don't really come very smooth. So doing this also just helps the whole piece look a little more finished. There is a little piece there I want to take off. Alright, there we have it. So I'm going to have my shiplap go side to side like that. And now I'm going to take a little bit of my antique Waverly wax because I like to zhuzh it up a little bit and antique it. You know what I mean? I like to distress it a little bit. So let's just take a dry brush. We're going to do a very, very dry brush. So to get that effect, I like to take a little piece of paper towel. I'm going to use a pretty stiff brush, like a stencil brush. Not this is really a chalk brush, but you could use a stencil brush. Anything with some stiff bristles. And then we're going to just take and dab into our cap. And then dab on here and get most of that off. Some of what we're doing when we dab is we're getting that paint up inside the bristles, because dry brushing is a technique that you, it's all about how much pressure you put. So if you want a little, you just go soft. If you want a lot, you press down, and that's where the bristles carry that you want to press down. It comes from the inside of the bristles. Does that make sense? Alright, so anyways, I am just going to start with my edges. I always start at my edges and work my way in. That's just a thing I do. I don't know. I like to outline my edges first. And sometimes you gotta go the wrong way to outline your edges, but basically I want to come in really dark on my corners and because that's where it would de-stress first. And now I'm just going to go lightly over the whole thing. Just distressing it. So it doesn't look like it's wallpaper, vinyl, or whatever. It's distressed. And then we're going to take our sanding sponge and go over it a little bit more. And that will just make it look like a nice old piece of shiplap. Whoops. Whoops. And if you rubbed off too much, you can go back on in a couple of places and put some more. However you like it. And that ought to do it for that. Now, put this in water here. We are going to take our Dollar Tree vinyl that I've already cut out on the Cricut. Now, if you don't have a Cricut, you can use rub-on letters. So easy. And I love the effect of rub-ons. I love rub-ons. But I have a really expensive Cricut, so I'm going to use my Cricut whenever I can. But if you don't have a Cricut, there's so many options. You can get sticker letters, you can get rub-ons. Really, there's so many ways you can make this without a Cricut. But I did it with Dollar Tree vinyl. And I'm not going to lie, the Dollar Tree vinyl is a hit or miss. I'm going to tell you something. If you find they have two size boxes of vinyl. The very first generation of Dollar Tree Cricut vinyl came out in a bigger box, a bigger square box like that. The next generation of Dollar Tree Cricut vinyl that came out was in a skinnier box. That's what you want. The older generation is very finicky. It's not very sticky, or it's sticky in the wrong places. I don't recommend that. But if you can get your hands on all the new vinyl that is coming out in the smaller, skinnier boxes, they're wonderful. You do need to cut it on washi setting, and you do need to use a, so far I have not found a transfer tape that will work with it. Not even the Dollar Tree transfer tape. So I use Glad Press and Seal only with my Dollar Tree vinyl, and it works great. So I printed this out, I weeded my vinyl, and then I ran a piece of Press and Seal over it. Now I am going to just make sure that that is adhered really well to my Press and Seal, which is called varnishing. And then I'm going to take my paper backing off of my Press and Seal. I didn't really leave myself a little, there we go, a little tab. So this is a little finicky. Like I said, you don't have to use Dollar Tree vinyl. I like to do my projects with as much Dollar Tree supplies as possible. It's kind of my thing. It's kind of part of my, how I roll. Dollar Tree. My friends call me the Dollar Tree Queen. They want to know something, or if they want to know if the Dollar Tree has something, they call the Dollar Tree Queen. I'm just fixing something here. And I don't always know what's at the Dollar Tree. I'm just a regular old Joe like you guys. I just love the Dollar Tree. And I want to show you all the fun and things we can do with Dollar Tree products. Now, this craft is inspired by Kirkland's. I don't have the price of the one that they had. I should have. I should have written that down. Whoa. But I didn't think of it. Okay, so this is inspired by Kirkland's, and it says, running on God's grace and coffee. And we're going to put that right down here. Right there. It's pretty good. But the hardest part for me is getting it where I want it and committing. Aww. Trying to save something over here. And it really is forgiving. I mean, vinyl is really forgiving. There we go. See, I saved it. All right, let's just rub this on a little bit. Making sure that it's going to stay down on our surface. You can actually do this with a good finger or two. You don't really need any tools for that. And then we're going to take our press and seal off, and we're going to pray that everything stays down where it's supposed to. And there we have it, running on God's grace and coffee. I thought that was so cute at Kirkland's because I am running on God's grace and coffee, let me tell you. Thank you, Lord, for coffee, because definitely running on God's grace and coffee. This is totally me. So this is what we have. Can you see that? You can see it in person really well. I don't know if I'm trying to get the glare off, but you can really see it good in person. And now we are going to take our beads, and we're going to just make a beaded hanger, and then we're going to put let's see here, we're going to put a little knot. Let me put a knot down here in my other end of my beads so they don't fall off. And then I think we're just going to glue. I'm liking the new look of gluing the beads, whoops, right to the surface on the front. And then I'm going to put like maybe a little buffalo check bow or button, or I don't know. Let's just see here. Actually 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So we have to take one of our beads off because our beads have to be the same number on each side, or it won't sit right. I'm going to put you on pause and just fix my beads up for a minute, and then we will be right back. Okay, so I fixed my beads. So I think I have 8 on each side. And now I'm going to make 2 little, we're going to start off with like making an awareness ribbon with our little buffalo check ribbon from the Dollar Tree. Just do like a little awareness ribbon, and then I'm just going to pinch it down and tie it with a piece of baker's twine. I'm going to wrap it around. Sometimes it's easier to hold that way. I gotta fix it. Let me make my awareness ribbon and then cinch it down. It's hard to do it with a sore finger. And then I'm just going to tie it. My twine is a little too long for this. And I'm going to just do 2 of these little bows. Get my tail out of there. I just tied my tail. What a mess without my finger. Alright, so there's one. Let me just trim off all that twine. So we're going to have one, and then I'm going to just make another one, and I hopefully can make it the exact same size. That's what I'm trying to do. Cinch it down, and then tie it off. You know me, I have no confidence in making bows on camera, but I do my best. Alright, so let's tie this. Again, my baker's twine is a little too big to work with here. And before I tie it really tight, I want to try to get it the same size as my other bow. And those have little loops. That looks about right. And then I'll double tie this, and then we'll cut it off. Cut that twine. Alright, so now we have our little bows. And now all I'm going to do is cut my tails. I'm going to glue my beads as a hanger on top of my surface. So I'm going to put one here and one here approximately. And I'm liking this. At Kirkland's I saw that they just put their beads right on the front of their board. And then we're going to glue our little bows right down to the bead. Like between the first and second bead is what I'm doing. So we're not really kind of hiding anything. We're just decorating the ends of our beads. And now I'm just going to cut off my tails on a slant. Like so. And how cute is that? I adore it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. 911, Craft 911. Gotta glue our bead back on here. 911, Craft 911. Let's hold that a little bit longer. The bead wasn't glued yet. The bead wasn't glued. I'm gonna glue that down underneath here just a little, because just in case that needs a little extra. Might as well give it a little extra right now. And this will do it for today's project. Today's coffee project. I'm not going to hold it by the beads right now. I'm just going to show you how cute. I really wish you could see. I'm going to stand up. Come a little closer so you can see it a little bit better. Running on God's grace and coffee. How simple but true is that? Cute or what? I love it. I think that came out so cute. So this is a great time for you to give me a thumbs up, and sharing is caring. So if you wouldn't mind sharing this with all your friends, family, and social media, that greatly helps me out. And also hit that like button, subscribe button. They're free to do so. And say hello to me in the comments. It's nice to hear from my friends, and it's nice to get to know you. I'm picking off all the little spiderweb cobwebs here that we have. So do all the things, and until the next time that we see each other, you know the drill. Be good and do good. I had fun making this. I hope you enjoyed making it with me, and thanks for watching.